Uka Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
None have dared fail the great Uka. You have failed me twice!
Great Uka Uka! It was that infernal Bandicoot!
From deep inside my deadly prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your fumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka Uka will make sure that you do it right.
After many eons, my evil twin brother, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uka Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck. Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look! I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Wanted. I've got bananas in my bin. I've got peanut butter as well. I bought a whole load of them. I have to eat peanut butter. That looks nice. What is it? Oh, was that a human computer? Look at that.
Welcome for those who's just joining in. I'm Greasy Baby Gaming, and this is my challenge to complete Crash Bandicoot 3 of N Sane Trilogy without losing any lives. And this isn't actually a 100% playthrough, this is any percentage. But I will attempt to get a few gems to make it a bit more interesting. And if you do have any other ideas for challenges you'd like to see me do, please let me know in the comments below. And depending on whether I have set game, I will attempt to try them. I have actually tried this challenge on Crash 2, but failed quite a lot of times actually. So I decided to try Crash 3 first, because I felt that would be more easier, because obviously I can get all the power-ups and everything. And I'm sort of doing it on level of difficulty, and I'm gonna do Crash 1 sort of last, because you don't get any power-ups. Oh, could have actually wins then, but hey ho. And also, if you get the chance, do check out my other videos as well, where I've done other interesting or slightly silly challenges. And in fact, I did another challenge on Crash N Sane Trilogy, where I've been trying to do levels without smashing any boxes. And some of the levels are a bit tricky to do, I must admit. And I've also been playing Sonic Mania, where I've been doing a boss one with no damage. Yes, I know there's loads of them on the internet, but I've done a slight twist to it. So it's with no damage, no rings left, and 1 life remaining. So that's a bit of an extra challenge. And so yeah, 1 hit and it's game over, which makes it a bit more challenging. So I like okay, that was slightly worrying. And so yeah, I like adding a little twist to certain challenges where possible, even if they are slightly idiotic. Now, I have actually attempted this challenge earlier today, actually, and failed miserably when I got to hang 'em high, because I got pushed off the edge by the guy who likes cutting my trousers off. It's by Pura here. You've just got to love the amount of work Vicarious Visions, the developer of the N Sane Trilogy, did on this game. And as someone who's played the original Crash Bandicoot games on the PlayStation 1, I feel they have done an amazing job. And I really cannot stress this enough, because I've played pretty much every single Crash game that was ever released, from Crash 1 to Crash Minds Over Mutants, And I feel they've done an amazing job with this game, just bringing that magic back to how it all started. And I believe even Naughty Dog themselves, the original developers, were impressed with the work that was done. And in fact, Vicarious Visions even added a few Easter eggs to show for Naughty Dog. I mean, in fact, on this very game, on the intro scene, there was a picture of Nathan Drake, who was in the Uncharted series. So you can show that they're trying to insert Naughty Dog in some form in this game. And I just send the laptop into a crystal and a gem.
Uka and Cortex want tiny kid crystals and bring them to big Colosseum in Rome. Crash! Leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed!
But what I love about the N Sane Trilogy is that you get to play as Coco in pretty much all the levels, apart from the ones which are Crash exclusive, which was a bit of an added bonus for me, because I loved the chance of playing as Coco. And I was waiting for it since Wrath of Cortex on PlayStation 2. And I don't know whether anyone remembers this, but on that game, on the back of the box, it specifically said you can play as Coco all the way through the game. But of course, this never happened, which left me a bit confused back in the day. So I was glad when they brought that feature to the N Sane Trilogy. And we're in the dinosaur period. And as you can see, stupidity knows no bounds in this case. And you just gotta love the things they added to the music and sound effects, like just then when I did a fairly top, just like a sort of sound. But what I would love to see is Crash Team Racing remade for the PlayStation 4, and if possible, Crash Bash as well. Well, that was a bit close. And also what I would love to see them do is remake the first 3 Spyro the Dragon games. That would be amazing. Oh, no, I just missed that crystal. I can't actually tell whether this is actually broadcasting or not, but because I got a message saying the internet connection doesn't support broadcasting.
Weird, that's strange. Maybe it's not broadcasting, it says it's on air. That's what the weird thing is.
Oh, it is. It's supposed to be.
It's a bit like me, I could do a broadcast on the Zoom, wouldn't it?
Tiny, take them
Or I
back.
could share my videos and share my videos.
Here we go. So Tiny Tiger is apparently going to take the crystals back for me in the Gladiator Arena. Yes, yes, we know you're there, Cortex.
Who's Cortex? I thought you were talking.
Ooh. Come here, Tiny. Uh-oh. He's going to bring out the lions. Guess you could say I'm in the lion's den. Yes, I know that was a bit of a stupid joke, but I'm trying to make this interesting. Come here, Tiny. Booyah! That's the first boss defeated.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
So there, that's the first world room done. I'm not sure whether whether anyone can actually see this being broadcasted, but because I got a message saying that the internet connection is not sufficient to support it.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
Who? What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
Yeah, I'll try to be more reasonable with your minions next time. If I feel like it. Back in medieval time. Well, that was a good shot. But yeah, I'm not sure whether anyone can actually see this being broadcasted, because I got a message earlier saying that the internet connection was not sufficient enough. But I'm hoping people can actually see this. But I mean, considering it's saying that I'm still on the air, I get the feeling that I am. That's a good shot. And another good shot. Oh yeah, I'm invisible. I love how you just dance there. And the foxes sucks for nitro.
Well, actually 3 more. I've got the text, the work one, and the dining. And then sort of get the rest because they're like similar stuff. I've literally got the whole of the thing collection of like
Now this is actually the level I failed on last time. So let's see if I can do it this time. Hopefully I will. Maybe squeeze on that one. He nearly took me over the edge. Yes, I got past this bit.
going on racing then?
Now these bike levels used to frustrate me playing them on the PlayStation. But there's actually a trick to get a speed boost at the beginning. Let's see if I can do it. Nope, I mucked that up. But I might still win. Nearly there, come on. Yes! Yo yeah! Managed to get both the gem and the crystal. So I already passed the half an hour mark. For those just joining in, I'm Breezy Baby Gaming and I'm just doing a challenge for Crash Bandicoot 3 to complete it with any percentage. So I don't have to get 100% and to basically beat the final boss without losing any lives. So just that's a brief explanation of what it is.
G'day, mate. Dingledile's the name, and Uka Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystal to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
Oh, he'll roast me, really? Depends what he means by roasting me. We'll see. This level I actually failed on another occasion actually. But I'm not going to fail this time. Hopefully I can get past this level. This is where I failed one time. But I'm not going to fail this time. And I failed last time because of that guy operating the yeah, those things. But it was a lot further on. That was close. Stay out of flat. Now I can't go left because I need the purple gem for that one. I have to be careful with this bit because the thing goes in. Yeah. Yeah, this is where I failed last time. But I'm not going to fail this time. Gotcha! That's for killing me last time. Snake?
Yeah, it's like, it's Egypt's room.
Mm-hmm.
He got things on the box, just said to me.
But at least I got past this level. Time to ride on the little tiger again. Oh, he's jumping around excited. Man, Neo Cortex notes and sense and stuff, sensing. Oh, what's that box? But that's okay because the challenge is not to get every single gem. It's just to oh. That was close. Life then. Thankfully I didn't. Yeah. And next I'm going to be facing Dingodile, who he apparently is going to roast me. We'll see who does the roasting. Now this one is a bit more tricky than I'm doing it on the PlayStation. I'll explain in a moment.
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
Yeah, that's what Tiny said. But yeah, in the PlayStation version, you can just side jump off of icicles.
Break out the butter.
whereas in this version you can't do that. So yeah, in the PlayStation... Oh! Are you actually gonna shit? Oh jeez. Oh, I just got a message. Welcome Dominic Anderson. Welcome to this live stream of Crash Bandicoot 3. Yes, Dingodile is actually a fun boss to play. Oh. Give me just one moment. I think he just blew himself up. There you get it. Oh. Alright, start with the last thing, it's creepy. Oh yeah. And I've got the double jump. It's funny because in the PlayStation 1 version, he said something after being defeated, but he doesn't in this one, which is kind of weird. Thanks for the sub, dudes. And be sure to check out my other videos while you're at it. I'll tell you what, Dingodile this time around is a bit more tricky because I don't know if you remember, but on the PlayStation 1 version you could slide jump over the icicles and just keep beating them, but in this one you can't. I haven't actually tried it with a double jump, but that's something I'll have to look into another day.
Well, haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials? I am Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master of time and the creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
The slide jump still works in this version. But I actually tried that a little while ago and it didn't seem to do anything. Maybe it's the height of the icicles. But I'll have to look into that another time. But I think the double jump would still work. I'm not sure. But yeah, I will check that out actually. Oh look, a fish trying to beat Crash. And if you have any ideas for any other challenges you want to see me do, do let me know. I mean, it could be as interesting or wacky as you can think of. I mean, I've done a few interesting and maybe dim-witted. Okay, I wasn't paying attention that time. But yeah, I've done a challenge where I'm not destroying any boxes on Crash Bandicoot. Do a no Wumpa Fruits one. Or no power-ups. Now that would actually be an interesting one actually. Thanks Dominic. But when you say no power-ups, obviously in number 3 you give power-ups. Are you referring to not using the power-ups in any way? So yeah, that No Whimper Fruits one definitely sounds interesting. May have to try that one time. But yeah, when you're saying power... Ah, okay. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll definitely have to look into it. I mean, I might actually be wrong, of course, but I think there might be some areas in the game when you have to do the double jump. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll definitely give that a try, actually. And the No Whimper Fruits one, yeah, I'll definitely give that a shot as well. Thanks for the suggestions. Now with the No Whimper Fruit one, I'll have to think. Should I do it with without losing any lives as well? Or would that be a bit too silly? I have to think about that one. But in the meantime, I'll just concentrate on this. Ooh, let me fix that one. Whew. That was actually close. I thought I was going to get trampled by that Triceratops then. It's funny you bring up Wrath of Cortex actually, because do you remember on the back of the box it specifically says you can play as Coco through the whole game, but it turns out you can't, because that's something that frustrated me when I got the game back then, and I'm just glad that they brought that feature into N Sane Trilogy, where you can play as Coco through the majority of the levels, apart from the Crash exclusive. Oh yeah, blowing stuff up. Yeah, I did like the Coco platforming levels as well, but like I say, it was just I felt it was somewhat misleading when it said on the back of a game that you can. And I just died. So I was trying to respond to the messages, but I got killed in the process. But anyway, as I was saying, I did enjoy the Coco levels, but I thought it was just a bit misleading, the back of the box saying you can play as all the way through the game, and it turns out you can't. But yeah, this challenge was supposed to be completing the game without losing any lives. And I just done it again. But at least I got further than I did last time. Crunch was meant to be mechanical in the final boss. That's interesting. I'm just trying to cast my mind back to the final boss. But I mean, it's been such a long time since I've played it. So like I say, this challenge did officially end because I got killed, but I'm trying to be polite and respond to the messages as well. But yeah, that would have made a bit of sense, Crunch being mechanical. I mean, he did turn into a lava monster, some big wind monster, and God knows what else as well. No, Wrath of Cortex wasn't actually that bad. I mean, it was still an enjoyable game in my books. I mean, it still had the elements of Crash Bandicoot in it, and visually it was really impressive for the time. But like I say, the whole Coco situation, where it says you can play as her throughout the whole game, it's just a minor thing. It's not something I'm going to say, yeah, the game is rubbish because of that lacking feature. But yeah, I still liked the game. But some of the bosses were a bit frustrating to complete. And in fact, the one where the fire mask is was influencing Crunch, that took me quite a lot of attempts in itself. But yeah, overall, I don't think it's a bad game at all. A Wrath of Cortex remake. Where you can also play as Crunch. That would actually be quite interesting, actually. I mean, but the only thing to keep in mind was that a slight glitch I just saw there. But yeah, one thing to keep in mind is that Crunch is really big and everything, so they would have to make some levels based around him probably. But yeah, I could see that working maybe. And then they would sort of have to explain about him being being playable early on, because I don't know about the whole hacking into time twister thing is bad. But yeah, unfortunately I can't continue on because I have actually lost a life in the previous level, so unfortunately this challenge is actually officially over, because I was trying to do it without, because I was supposed to do it without losing any lives. So unfortunately this challenge is actually over. But thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing as well. Like I say, do check out the other videos as well on my channel, and yeah, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.
Gave it on that.